Hey guys, for today's video I wanted to do a review on the Maybelline Age Rewind line, or at least the foundation and the concealer. So the color may be a little bit light for me because I did kind of get a little bit darker the other day because I went to the beach. If the color is too light for me, then that's just how it is. This is what the foundation bottle looks like. I'm sure you guys have already seen it. This is what the concealer bottle looks like. Everyone is obsessed with the concealer. A lot of people overlook the foundation, but I have my opinions. The first thing I wanted to do was apply it. That way you guys can see what it looks like before and after. And then I also want to show you guys how it lasts throughout the day. Now, originally, when I first started wearing this, I was wearing it with my favorite primer, the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and I usually like to stick within the same brands when I'm using primer and foundation a lot of the times because sometimes if you're either using, like, you can't use like an oil-free primer and then an oil-based foundation, or vice versa, and a lot of the times brands will make primers that work really well with their foundation. So anyway, when I first started using this with the foundation, I found that it kind of separated a little bit on my face, not all too much, and maybe I was using too much primer or not enough foundation, but I just didn't like the blend of it all that well. So my only issue that I have with this thus far is, if you can tell, I'm already at the bottom of the foundation bottle. I'm practically done with it. I'll maybe get like one or two more uses out of it. I didn't have this for all too long. I don't wear makeup every single day, and a lot of the times when I do wear makeup, I switch up my foundations. So overall, this has lasted me a really short amount of time, which is kind of concerning because I don't run through foundation that fast, and so I feel like you're not getting a lot for the money that you're paying for it. Also, another concern that a lot of people had was the sponge tip applicator. Now, the sponge tip applicator, this one is actually antimicrobial, so you are not going to break out. It kind of like, it's fine, it's safe, it's healthy. I also do like that it's a lot easier to carry around in your bag. You don't have to bring an extra beauty blender or any brushes or whatever. It just sort of blends itself. So I do like that. But as far as the foundation goes, I feel like my face just eats this foundation up, and maybe you'll see it. I do like the application and the way that it comes out, but I just feel like I'm not sure if I would purchase it again, specifically because I ran through this like it was nobody's business. The concealer is great, and it does do really well with the brightening aspect of it, but I do find it to be slightly streaky, like a little bit streakier than I would like it to be, but we'll see. So I'm going to apply it right now to my face. That way you guys can see what it looks like when it's being put on, and then we'll talk about it some more. I will do the rest of my makeup, and then I will show you guys at the end of the day what my makeup still looks like. Okay, so this is the after for what the foundation looks like, and I don't know if you'll agree with me on this or not, but there's really not too much of a difference, and I am somebody who likes to see some sort of a difference with before and after my foundation. It obviously smoothed my skin over slightly, you know, it definitely evened out the color quite a bit, but it wasn't effective enough for me, and which I think is possibly why I'm using too much of it, because I'm waiting to see if it's buildable, and to me it's just not buildable. And when something isn't as versatile and I can only use it when I want just light coverage or just full coverage, then I'm usually not too crazy about it. I don't like to hoard foundations or have to carry a bunch of different foundations with me depending on if I want lighter coverage during the day and heavier coverage at night. I'd rather just use one foundation throughout the day, and that's that. So out of like 10 stars, I'll give it like a 7, a 6.5. I just, there's just a lot about it that kind of upsets me, but I love the packaging because I just think it's so convenient, and it doesn't make me break out, which is great. So I don't know. It's also concentrated with goji berry and collagen, which is really nice, and you can actually feel the difference in your face when you take this off at night, to be totally honest with you. Don't hate me for this. I've totally slept with my makeup on quite a few times recently, and it has not broken me out at all, and you guys know I have super sensitive skin, so that I will say is good, but other than that, it just, my face eats it like way too quickly. So Not a huge fan, but I'm also going to show you guys at the end of the day, and then you guys can decide for yourself if you like it. So now I'm going to put on the treatment concealer. They do have like a brightening thing. It's like a little bit different. It's more of a peachy undertone, I guess, for under eye circles. But I'm going to sort of use this as my highlighter today. So this one has lasted me much longer. As you can see, I'm maybe a little bit more than 3/4 of the way down, but it hasn't gone down nearly as quickly as the foundation has. So there's that. So let me apply this and then I'll come back. Okay, so this is the after. This is usually the way that I apply my concealer. It looks a little bit heavy right now, but that's because I have not put powder over it. I am going to put powder over it for the day, which I know that will affect the way that it looks at the end of the day, but I'm going to use the powders that I use with all of my makeup, and that's everything from Paint Cosmetics. This is what it looks like right now. Obviously, there's like something missing in my eye right here. Did you guys see that? That was so weird. It's like my eye is like indented. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I would never leave my foundation and concealer on without setting powder anyway, so that's why I'm going to do this with setting powders and, you know, bronzing up my face and whatever. So let me go do that really quick. I will come back and then we'll chat some more, and then yeah, there's that. I'll be right back. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is done for the day. I'm not even going to do like mascara or anything like that, just because I don't feel like it, and it's really, really hot out, which is going to be another test for this makeup. I think that by the end of the day it will still look good. I won't look like patchy or anything like that, but it definitely will fade into my skin quite a bit, because that's at least that's what I'm used to. So I want to show you guys at the end of the day when it gets dark out. Hopefully the lighting, I could figure out something to show you properly the way that it'll look at the end of the day. But for now, we're going to zoom up on my face, which is really gross. Don't judge my breakouts. It is, I have some hormonal breakouts right now, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's why my face looks like this. But here we go. I hate zooming in on my face like this. This is what this is looking like right now. So it's kind of pretty, it's actually pretty smooth. It's not that bad, to be honest with you. But later on in the day, we'll see what it looks like. And yeah, alright, I'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, so I am back home now. It's almost 12 hours later. It's actually super late right now, which is why I'm sitting in my closet, because the lighting in the rest of my room was actually horrendous. But this is what my face is looking like. So it's a little bit shiny, I will give it that. But it's still, the coverage like stayed pretty well for the most part, which I was actually quite surprised about, because that's not usually what happens. And I was standing outside in like the sweltering heat, like 95-degree weather, for hours and hours and hours today. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think I was being a little harsh before when I gave it like a 6.5 and a 7 between those two. I would give it maybe like a 7.5 or an 8. My only thing is just how quickly I've run through with that bottle. I think it's insane, like how quickly I've just run through it. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys want to see more reviews, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and let me know if you like my reviews. And let me know if you've tried this foundation before, what you think of it. What do you think of the whole Adrienne line? Yeah, I'm totally curious to know what you guys think. So that's basically it. If you guys didn't see my last video, you can click right here to go watch that. I actually teach you guys how you can make money on YouTube and all of that stuff about like making YouTube your job. So go watch that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.